7 in the morning. (41 degrees). My name is Mike Ivancevich. This is kind of the start of a bit of a dream of mine, but it's been a long time coming. So I've been fishing for a long time. I'm 43. I've been fishing since I'm 4 years old, so 39 years. Today is the very first day I am going out on a solo trip on my boat. And that might not sound like a whole lot to other people, but it's not just any boat. I mean, it's just any boat to anybody else, but to me, this boat is 27 years of memories of times with a person that I no longer get to have because they passed away, and that person is my uncle. He's the one responsible for my love of the outdoors, my love of specifically fishing. And this first set of videos is going to be kind of a intro to me and my channel, and for lack of a better term, a dedication to my uncle. So the channel is called Lican Outdoors. Say leech, like the bait leech, on. Lican. Not Lican, not Lican, not anything like that. You pronounce it phonetically. A little bit of backstory on that. I'm first generation born here on one side of my family, and third or fourth on the other side. My father is from, we're Serbian, but where our homeland is in Lican, which is in Croatia. The village where my dad's father came from was Počtelje. And where my dad's mom came from was Medak. And if you're from that area, you're called the Lican. So, being from that area, I called this Lican Outdoors. It will mainly focus on fishing, but I do hunt. I hunt with my dogs. I hunt with guns. I hunt with bow and arrow, crossbow, knives with the dogs. And this is kind of a bittersweet day, because this is the first time this boat is ever going to be in the water without my uncle. This will be the very first time I'm ever driving this boat, this boat. I've driven small little John boats with, tiller motors. My uncle passed away suddenly in 2020. And there was no will or anything like that. So the amount of hoops, the amount of paperwork, the amount of headache, heartache, and BS that came with me being able to get this boat registered into my name, it's been astronomical. I've even had DNR officers. I'm on first name basis with 2 or 3 DNR officers now. And the amount of just everything that I've had to jump through to make this work, I've had 2 or 3 of those DNR officers that tell me it's just they can't believe what I'm being put through to make it happen. But I'm not going to dwell on that. It happened. It's finally mine. I just got it in the queue on the DNR site that my registration has approved, and I will be getting my boat number, hull numbers, not the hull numbers, I apologize, my Illinois number and my registration and all that stuff this week. I just realized I forgot something at home. I'm not going back for it. So yeah, it's been a thing to make this happen, but we're making it happen. It's happening. We're going. I'm going today. It's gonna pretty much be the last day of the 2025 season to be able to get out. I'm not a duck hunter. I'm not taking a bass boat duck hunting. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to. I don't have a dog. I don't, for that. I have dogs, but I don't have a dog for that. I don't really like eating bird meat all that much. Regardless, now I'm just rambling. But anyway, I hope you guys stick around for the rest of these videos. This first one is gonna be a little bit long because there's some stuff I gotta. It's gonna be a little bit long because there's some stories I want to tell. There's some things that really mean a lot to me, that mattered to me going into this. So yeah, see you guys in the water. So as I'm driving, I'm getting closer and closer to the ramp, obviously, right? The nerves are kind of setting in, the butterflies, all the memories are flooding back. I didn't sleep well last night. I mean, I slept, but I just kept dreaming about fishing. I kept dreaming about that first big fish we caught together. Just everything. And when I say the nerves are setting in, the self-doubt, can I do this? Can I do this alone? Can I go to our old spots? Am I going to be able to run this boat if something happens to the boat when I'm on the water? Am I going to be able to handle this? I don't know. I've never been on a boat by myself. I've never been on this boat by myself. I've never driven this boat. I don't know, but I'm sure going to give it a shot and see what happens. I mean, where I'm fishing isn't terribly deep. I don't think it hardly gets over 6 feet tall. I'm 6'4", so I should be able to stand up. I have a good life vest. I can swim like a fish, so I'm not worried about that. I mean, the life vest will be on. It doesn't do you any good if you fall out and you hit your head and you don't have it on. You can't swim very well. Which was one of the things that my uncle used to give me shit about when we'd go fishing. He'd always say, "Big boy." That's what he called me, big boy. Or mule. Hey, big boy, if you fall out and hit your head. And he was an artist when he would talk, like how he would swear and tie things together. And I'm gonna do my best to not swear on this channel. If it happens, it happens, and I apologize. But hey, big boy, what am I supposed to bleeping do if you fall out and hit your head? How am I supposed to lift you back up? I said, well, just tie my arm like they do in swamp people, those alligators. Just tie my arm to the cleat and get me to shore somehow, is what I would tell them. But it's a real concern when you're a big guy and you're doing this alone, or you're doing this with somebody else and they're not strong enough to pick you up. But you can tell I'm a little bit nervous. Anxiety's up a little bit because there is self-doubt. Like, how can I do this alone? Can I do this without him? Am I capable? Can I catch a fish without him at our spots? Yeah, I know that I can. Logically, I know that I can. Logic don't see its way into anxiety or to nerves. It doesn't work that way. So I'm getting closer and closer. I'm actually really close, and like my mind is just going a million miles a minute, and it's yeah. It's as nerve-wracking and as nervous and as anxious as I am for this, or about all of this. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to get out, to be on my boat. It's my boat now. Be on his boat. Being in control, taking matters into my own hands, doing it all. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really excited for it. Thoughts that go through your head when you're driving down the road. Oh, here we are. Here's my river. Oh my God, it's as beautiful as I remember. I haven't been to this spot. I haven't been to this ramp. I fished it last year, but just to go, now that I'm going to launch the boat and go fish our old spots, and I do switch from spot fishing to pattern fishing to, hey, this just feels right, let's give it a shot. Today I'm gonna kind of just do spot stuff, go to our old haunt, as it were, and go from there. So I'm about to start backing in. I will see you guys in a little bit. Set up. I've had lines in the water for about 4 minutes now. This is the last spot that my uncle and I fished together in the boat. The last day we fished together, we parked the boat because we were getting rained on pretty bad. And the last flathead we caught right off the boat launch. We were fishing sitting out of the truck. Oh my God. But yeah, it's a bit surreal sitting out here right now. This is the story about the very first flathead. I keep looking because I got rods out, lines in the water. I got runners, whatever. So my uncle and I, it was a year after he got the boat. He got the boat in '98. So it was 1999. No, that's a lie. I apologize. He got it in 98. This was 98. I was 16 years old. We were fishing upstream from where I'm at right now. And it was August. It was hotter than hot. And mosquitoes and full moon and I saw duck hunters. So we're fishing. We're just trying to get a couple channel cats. You know. I mean, we knew there was flatheads in the river. We just didn't know where. We'd never seen one. We'd never caught one. But, you know, the books and stuff you can get about Illinois waterways tells you what's in there. And so we're fishing in a cove. It's not really a cove. It's an inlet to the river. And we're just trying to get some channel cats. And I mean, we're getting turtled. Oh my God, we're getting turtled. Snapping turtles, soft shell turtles, painted turtles, you name it. It didn't matter how small or how big a bait we threw out. We just could not get away from these stupid turtles. We didn't know of any other spot. We didn't have headlights. We didn't have nothing. So we just said, screw it, we're going to stay here. My uncle, who, like I said previously, was an artist when he came to swearing and the way that he would tell stories and stuff, starts letting his expletives go. I can still hear it. And he takes a bluegill that's bigger than my hand. My hands are not small. And he throws it on the hook, and he throws it out, and it sounds like a cannonball, just boom. And he goes, there. If the turtles want it that bad, they can have it. About 20 minutes goes by, and the drag just starts screaming. Now, mind you, it's 1998. Ooh, channel catfish bite. Sweet. It's 1998. We don't have high-tech gear of any kind. We're using, at that time, Sports Authority was the store to go to. So we were getting our rods and reels from Sports Authority. You know, we thought a bass, ugly stick for bass, and a little Shimano spinning reel was that's the setup. We're running 15 or 20 pound mono, you know, nothing. Little hooks, I mean, the size of that first digit on your thumb. Little eagle claw hooks. And this, after about a half hour, this drag on this reel just starts to screaming. Get the flashlight, because at that time we had them 3-foot mag lights, because again, we didn't have headlights. And just starts to scream, and that rod tip is in, like, just about in the water. So my uncle starts, he knows this is not a turtle. This is not, okay, cool, not a turtle. Let's see what it is. We thought we have like the world's biggest channel cat, 12 pounds, something like that. I know it's not the case, but so he's fighting this fish, and he tells me to put the gloves on. What the hell am I putting gloves on for? He goes, well, you got to grab the fish. I go, what do you mean grab the fish? He goes, well, yeah, you got to grab the fish. How are you going to get it in the boat? We don't have a net. Like, I'm not grabbing this fish. So I put the gloves on. He gets it close to the boat. We can see the swivel, but we didn't see the fish yet. And then we just see a swirl, and it takes off again. Okay. So my uncle's got to fight it in again. So he gets it to the boat. And he's telling me, get ready, get ready, get ready. I'm like, I'm not grabbing this fish. I don't know what the hell you're telling me to get ready for. Well, then we see the fish. This big, flat, green and brown head pops up and just instantly, both hands, boom, go down, grab it, pull it in. Didn't even think nothing about it. And we're just sitting there dumbfounded looking at this fish. And it was laying right there. And it spanned from one end to the other. And we're just sitting there. We cannot believe that we just got this fish. What are we going to do with it? How do we? Nobody's going to believe us. We don't have cameras. There was no cell phones. There was nothing. So we put it in the live well. We fished for another hour or so, get another couple channel cats, and go back to the dock. We get back to the dock, and there's a couple guys at the dock getting ready to pull their boats into the water to launch. And we're getting up there. We're waiting for them. And we come out and, oh, did you get anything? Yeah, we got a couple. So we pull out this big-ass freaking flathead. They can't believe it. Oh, you caught that in this river? Yeah, where else do you think we got it? We took it home. We only kept 2 of them. We took it home because, you know, his sons, my cousins, my brother, nobody would have believed us if we didn't do it. So we brought it home. We scaled it. It weighed 27 pounds. It's a good fish, but it's not a giant. But it was the first big one that we ever caught. Took it home, cleaned it, cooked it. It was way better than I thought it would be. I remember it being way better than I thought it would be. I don't remember what it tastes like. I haven't eaten flathead since. And that was in 1998, so that's 27 years ago. From that moment on, we both were hooked. I'm just flat up, ate up with it. Flatheads, flatheads, flatheads. And we've caught several. When I say several, we caught 5 flatheads out of this river that pegged out 50-pound scales. One of them made a jump from 48 to ERR. The other 4 already ERR, but we don't know how big they were. We didn't want to take any more home. I can't tell you how many 20s and 30s we caught out of here. I know of 140. I don't even want to guess the 20s and 30s, but yeah, that's kind of how I got into flathead, and we caught an accidental one with my uncle, and from then on, they're the most beautiful fish in my opinion. They're my favorite fish. They're just everything that I want to fish for is flatheads, flatheads, flatheads. And I passed my other time with channels and blues and bullheads and white bass and whatever the hell else. Little guy. Fish on, y'all. First fish. Oh my God. Oh, and it's a channel cat. Oh, you're gonna eat dinner, buddy. Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. That's what I'm talking about. Yes! Yes! You have to forgive me, people. I am super excited. This is the first fish in this boat since 2019. Stop crying, you big idiot. The first fish in this boat that my uncle wasn't alive for. Oh my God, that's the most beautiful fish. Oh, he's on the high of the high low. Buddy, calm your tits. I hear you.